All right. Now we're going to go on to our quick win activity. And I love to do fun activities and different things that really help us to learn and to really drive home the point of what we are talking about. Now, you can do this on your own. Draw or print a tree with roots. Make sure your tree has roots. Now, if you're not able to draw, you can find a nice one online like I did and you can print it out. When you have found your tree or you have drawn it, I want you to go to God's word and find 3 to 5 identity or I am truths from the Bible. And if you're not sure where to find them, Google is your friend. So you can go to Google and you can ask for I am statements from the Bible. You can say identity affirmations Bible. Once you use the word Bible, you will get Bible verses. And when you have found them, I want you to write them on the roots of your tree, just like I have in my diagram. And I want you to thank God for that truth that does not change. So on my tree, I have, I'm not sure if you can see it well, I have wonderfully made. That's what God says in Psalm 139. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. He also says, I am chosen. He says, I am loved. He says, I am his masterpiece. And when I hear those things, it reminds me of the fact that I have an identity and I have value in this world. And it does not matter what other people think. It does not matter what happens when seasons change in my life. And I want to let you know that when God says these things, He does not say them and qualify them with a circumstance or situation. So when He says you're His masterpiece, He means that exactly. You're not His masterpiece when you're young and thin. And then when you get older, you're not His masterpiece anymore. When He says you're chosen, you're not chosen because of where you come from or how much money you have in the bank. You're chosen because of what Jesus did. So these are truths that will not change. And as you do this activity, you can pray about these things every single day. And the beautiful thing is that there's so many identity statements in the Bible. So you can print a fresh tree or draw a fresh tree, look for different identity statements or identity words and put them on your tree roots. And you can pray about these things every day until you start to replace those other voices with God's voice that will teach you who you are so that you can remain the authentic person He has created you to be, no matter how your seasons change.